Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. Knicks messed up a big time Mitchell Robinson day. 21 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. You heard that correct. 7 of 8 from the field, 7 8, 8 from the free throw line. Ended up with 21 points, a huge 16 rebounds. Rebounds were offensive. Mitchell Robinson just a monster game, proving he is what we've been saying. What I always thought, just this defensive player of the year caliber kind of guy. If he's healthy, if he plays 70 games, he's going to be in the running for defensive player of the year. But we know he can't do that. Has been unable to do that. But this is like probably his best Nick stat performance of all time. Because I've seen other games, them playoff performances against the Celtics, like the way he goes from one end to the other, like a safety, and then is able to just play just amazing defense, lock down perimeter guys, smack VJ Edgecombe's shot to the stands, and then smack VJ Edgecombe's layup. That's who he is. Just a great performance. And the all ball, what I say, Mitch Twitch conspiracy is in full effect. Like I text y'all, he got the ball how many times? 8 times, and all of a sudden he hit 7 free throws. All ball, the same amount of free throws that he made and attempted is the same amount of field goal attempts that he made and attempted.
I still think I'm crazy? Still sound crazy?
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
That trainer blew it all up. The fact that we now have footage of being able to dump the ball off, and there was times where Brunson, when he went to the basket, missed the shot, Mitchell Robinson caught the off the rebound dunk. That could have easily been a lob. There's so many times now where you can show, hey, this is a threat down low. He's a 7-footer. He's doofy, but at least he shows you throw it up there, he can do something. I think we have to speak to this more because everybody doesn't have, a double big man lineup to show out here and box out and get rid of a Mitchell Robinson, X him out. We saw him against the Magic, where the first 2 games he wasn't there. Maybe he was out of shape. But the third and fourth games, Mitchell Robinson was Mitchell Robinson all over again. We know the Celtics he'll bring problems to them. And we know against the 76ers, even if Joel Embiid is there, he could shut down Joel Embiid. But how do you feature him on plays where maybe he's the check down receiver? He's the last guy you give the ball to and become a threat, because the fact that Karl-Anthony Towns found him wide open so many times that he is open, teams have to be able to get bitten off of this. We have to expose teams and make them pay for leaving a 7-footer down low who can grab any offensive rebound if he misses his own, or if they throw it high off the backboard. I'm excited about that because it's a loss, but we ain't had our guys. If OG was playing better, this is a win. If Deuce McBride was playing, this is a win. So I wanna harp on more with what you've been saying. Have we seen enough of footage tonight where it's like, yo, now we got the evidence. Now you see, of course he ain't going for 21 points. Of course he ain't shooting for 7 from 8 from the field, but we got them in foul trouble, and we got Mitchell Robinson featured in a couple of plays tonight.
I've been saying this, and people always look at me like I'm crazy, which I am at times, but I've been saying this. This is the funny thing. We don't have nobody that can throw a good lob.
Right.
As great as Jalen Brunson is, we don't have nobody that can throw a lob. I made a comparison a couple Knicks rehabs ago, and people laughed at me. James Harden and Clint Capela. James Harden got Clint Capela millions of dollars and kept him in the league. You know why? Because he throw the ball up there. I'm not saying Mitchell Robinson needs to average 15, but there's no way in the world you can't tell me Mitchell Robinson can't be featured like how Clint Capela was featured with Harden in that pick and roll, rolling to the basket 3 to 4 times a game. 6 to 8 points, and then maybe 10, 12 points if he hit free throws. We don't have nobody that can lob the ball. I've always said this. Many times Mitchell Robinson is wide open for the lob. They don't throw it up there. And when they try to throw it up there, it looks weird, it looks funky, and it's a turnover. For me, we gotta play too hard to win basketball games. Look at the games we win. And I've always said that this what makes us exciting. This what makes us great to watch. But as a player, I can guarantee you it's fatigue. And it's tough. We don't win easily. We rarely blow teams out. Meaning like when the third quarter of the game is over. We may get a blowout but it's been a tough, 4 quarters.
But
For me,
but
I
do
go
you
ahead.
think a guy like Mitchell Robinson, if he's getting the ball like this, like you've always been asking for, how does that change that? Because obviously, the dream is the superstars that you're gonna pitch for. But Mitchell Robinson coming in there,
I'll tell you,
coming off the bench, and now he's been at practice. He's been through a couple games. Where like, yo, I want to get the ball tonight. How does that change things for the Knicks when you're able to blow teams out now?
what changed drastically because now think about it. On offense, it's 4 against 5. But teams don't have to guard Mitchell Robinson. So now you can double and triple team Cat and Brunson and get the ball out their hands. But now if Mitchell Robinson is a semi-threat on that lob or just in general, now that frees up the lane and it frees up things, opens things up for Brunson and the Cat. So that's why it's important for a guy like Mitchell Robinson to get involved because if he's not, you're playing 4-on-5. But now teams can look great defensively against us. Now you can double team and triple team. But if Mitchell Robinson is getting the ball and he's a threat with the law, you have to guard him. Now that opened things up. That opened the lane up wide open now. Now Brunson or Bridges or Cat can go one-on-one with their guys. But who's ever got Mitchell Robinson, they can almost play like a free safety because they knowing they not even giving Mitchell Robinson the ball. I think something like that will help us out tremendously, Fabian.
And I also think that that's where Mike Brown could have approached this differently because it can't be just me knowing Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, and Jordan Clarkson are the ones that will try to get Mitchell Robinson the ball. The way Clarkson is able to break down the defense, as much as I don't like him as a shooter, he's shooting only 30% from 3 this year. Karl Anthony Towns, they said, was shooting 50% from 3 this month, but he's a willing passer. Mikal Bridges loves to go to the basket. He loves to set people up. You could tell, again, when Yabusele Sully came in the game the other day, he got him the ball immediately in the corner. Those 3 guys on the court, it will supplant something like Jordan, Jalen Brunson having a bad game or just having not having the energy for it. Mike Brown could have approached this game differently with that because damn, Mitchell Robinson got it going. And if that's the case, from what we understand, this ain't like Rodman. Like, I know they were saying he's averaging more offensive rebounds than points, and it's the first time since Dennis Rodman did it, and Dennis Rodman did it 4 times. But Rodman couldn't finish at the rim like Mitchell Robinson. You couldn't throw a lob he wasn't a lob threat, but this guy is. So if you have that secret weapon there, you need the paint clogged up to open up the shots now. Like this was the part to me that we were missing on tonight. But for the future and for the playoffs, you want, even if it's 1 or 2 plays in the playoffs, that could be killer. That could be we know every possession matters in the playoffs. He could get an and one. He went to the free throw line 4 times. He was costing Philly early in the second quarter, I believe, and the third quarter. They were in foul trouble. A lot to do with Mitchell Robinson being out there. So those are ways that he can manipulate and impact a game, especially games that matter the most, more than anything else. And y'all know what this was.
Knicks Rehab.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.